NK Telco Sports welcomes you to our coverage of high school basketball, where the Spencerville Bearcats will take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, New Knoxville Supply Company, and NK Telco. Thank you again to those sponsors. My name is Jeff Henshin, bringing you tonight's inter-conference ball game, or non-conference game, I should say, non-conference, between Spencerville out of the Northwest Conference and New Knoxville out of the Midwest Athletic Conference. Spencerville enters tonight's game at 6-6 overall. They're 1-3 in NWC action. New Knoxville 2-12. And they stand 1-3 in MAC action. The Spencerville Bearcats have lost their last two games against Lincoln View and St. Mary's. Close ball games, fought down to the wire, coach said, and lost a couple games they felt they maybe had a chance to win. New Knoxville enters the game off of a win against Houston on Saturday and had a tough loss last Thursday against Marion Local in league action. So the Rangers have been putting it together a little bit better here as of late, and will look to put their best foot forward against the visiting Spencerville Bearcats tonight. Now we will have the playing of our national anthem.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our four-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Welcome back to the barn as now we get ready for tonight's ball game. First, the officials for this evening's event. They include Raymond Farrell, Braden Sutter, and Reese Rogers, the men in stripes for tonight's ball game, and now the starting lineups for the Bearcats. Number 1, Claire Goki, a 5'9" sophomore, averaging 10 points a game and also 6 rebounds. Number 11, Savannah Griffith, 5'10" junior, averaging 3 points a game and 2 rebounds. Number 33, Briley Cook, 6'1" freshman, averaging just under 8 points a game and 6 rebounds. 34 is Heidi Keller, 5'7" senior, leading scorer in a squad at 10.9 and also 4 rebounds. And number 2, Elon Muniz, 5'7" sophomore, averaging 7.4 a game and also 5 rebounds. Spencerville is led by head coach Greg Ikas. In his 10th season at Spencerville, assistant coach Dave Huffman, Chloe Orr, and JV coach Carrie Purdy. Those are your Spencerville Bearcats. The first starter for New Knoxville, number 4, Avery Albers, 5'8" freshman, averaging 7 points a game. Number 11, Addison Albers, 5'10" sophomore, Rangers leading scorer at 14 points a game. Number 10, Bryn Egbert, 6' junior, 7 points a game. Number 20, Leila Gottchalk, 5'6" freshman. Number 5, Kiana Wellman, a 5'8" senior, averaging 3 points a game. That is the starting lineup for the Rangers. Head coach Olivia Koenig in her second season. Her assistant coach is Randy Cook. Before the opening tip, we'll have our Keyhole Pizza keys to the game. And for the Spencerville Bearcats, Coach Ikas would like them to execute and stay focused for a full 32 minutes. Also, defensively, keep the ball on one side of the court. Don't let it dribble each side to side. Keep it on one side, and they need to shoot well. That includes layups and outside shots. They shot 23% in their loss to Lincoln View. They look to improve upon that. And for the Rangers, limit the turnovers, beat them on the boards, and also limit second chance opportunities. Spencerville in the black jerseys won the opening tip. Nearly had a turnover. It stays with the Rangers in the white jerseys. Ball inbounded off of Wellman, but into the hands of Clara Goki. She goes to the basket, and a soft touch off the glass for the sophomore's first 2 points of the game and the Spencerville Bearcats' first possession. Rangers now facing man-to-man defense. Egbert, nice move baseline, can't finish it. Strong on the shot. The Bearcats quickly in transition, get it inside, kick it out. Three-pointer, Goki. Back-to-back shots made for Clara Goki. Her 15th three-pointer in a season and a very, very good three-point shooter. 43% accuracy for the 5'9 sophomore, Clara Goki. Pass, dribbles across, bounces, I should say, a couple times across the court. Remember, one of the keys Coach Goki talked about is defensively keeping the ball on one side. Don't let the Rangers shift it side to side. Albers, Avery, the freshman with the basketball, brings it up top. Man-to-man defense applied. Take that back. Zone defense. Wellman with the basketball, drives to the basket, blocked by, it looked like Cook, Bradley Cook. Goki's had the hot hand, hitting a 2 and a 3 for the Spencerville 5 points. Rangers deflect it, and Griffith, as Coach Ekus telling Griffith, if it's tipped by the Rangers, let it go. Instead, Griffith tried to save it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Bearcats, their first of the game. Shout out to Coach Ekus and his parents. They live near Medina, I believe he said, and they could be right now listening to our live stream. If they are, we're happy for them to join us tonight as Egbert misses the baseline jumper, rebounded by Spencerville. Interior pass quickly. The Spencerville get it into the freshman Cook, and she is fouled. That's one thing the Rangers have to be careful about. Not a deep bench. As Addison Albers, her first, team's first. Bradley Cook, the 6'1 freshman. 2 shots. Misses the first on the season. Cook is a 43% free throw shooter. In for the Bearcats, Lena Smith, a 5'6 sophomore, enters for Coach Ekus at 5:58 to go in the first quarter. And the second one hits all 4 sides and drops in for Bradley Cook, her first point, averaging just under 8 a game, plus 6 rebounds. A nice start for the Bearcats. They put some full court pressure on. Trouble for the Rangers. They pass out of it. Albers will find Egbert. 17-footer will not drop. Albers battling with a foul already. Goes up for the offensive rebound. Avoids picking up her second quick foul. Wellman gets a screen from Gottschalk. Spencerville defends it well. Addie Albers to the basket. Addie Albers to the bucket. Her first 2 of the game. The freshman now with 2. She averages 7 points a game. They dump it into Cook. Albers has to go up very gingerly with the foul, and Cook does a nice job, I think, knowing that. And confidently, at 6'1", goes to the basket and scores her third point of the game. Egbert picked up now by Smith. Egbert, the teardrop from 14, will pick up the foul on Bradley Cook, her first, team's first. 2 shots coming up now for Bryn Egbert. Egbert, a 6-foot junior, averaging 7 points a game, 65% shooter from the line, misses the first. In for the Bearcats, 11 and 31. 11, Griffith, returning starter, and number 31, Grace Flutterjohn, 5'6 freshman, in for the Bearcats. Grace's dad, Ben, a New Knoxville alumni. as he's here in the stands tonight to watch his daughter play along with Grandma, Grandpa, and Uncle. Quick trip down the floor and a quick shot by the Bearcats. Heidi Keller, her three-pointer just off the mark, and the Rangers with a nice rebound, one and done. That might be about the first time the Bearcats have not scored in their possession. Pass deflected, turnover into the hands of Keller in transition. Goki, tough shot, no good, gets her own rebound. Misses it, kind of got blocked by the rim a little bit. Offensive rebound stays with the Bearcats. Keller, bounce, shot taken by Griffith, no good. Avery Albers with the rebound. The Rangers survive about 3 looks there by the Bearcats. 8-3 the score in favor of Spencerville. We're halfway through quarter one. Egbert kind of lost the handle into Albers, misses. Egbert with the rebound, no good. Egbert has it blocked from behind. It'll stay with New Knoxville. Rangers trail by 5. Wingler to the basket. Wingler is fouled. A nice out-of-bounds play for the Rangers. And the 5'4" senior Lauren Wingler scores her first point of the game. She just came in to the ball game at the last possession. Foul one on Elon Muniz. Her first. Team's second. Jump ball. We'll keep it with we'll keep it with New Knoxville. So another opportunity to grow the 2-point possession already. And Coach Koenig for the Rangers will take a 30-second timeout. Precision strip timeout taken on the court. We will take one with them. A 30-second timeout. Spencerville leads New Knoxville 8-5 on NK Telco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Henshin, bringing you tonight's game between the Bearcats and the Rangers. Bearcats got off to a good start. New Knoxville's kind of battled back. They trail by 3. They're trying to extend the possession in which Wingler scored the basket, got fouled, missed the free throw, but New Knoxville earned the ball back on a tie-up on the rebound and have a chance to score a little bit more here in this possession. They do not. High in the air for the defensive rebound. Briley Cook pulls it down. Goki now for the Bearcats over to Keller. Rangers man-to-man defense. Goki baseline moves blocked by either Egbert or Avery Albers. Rangers with the rebound. Wingler, man-to-man defense for the Bearcats. Avery Albers, baseline, kicks out to Wellman through her hands, out of bounds. Turnover number 2 for the Rangers. In for the Bearcats. Muniz back in. She's a starter back onto the court. New Knoxville also brings in Gottschalk, returning starter, as the Rangers will play about 6. Likewise, Spencerville maybe 7. 3-point shot. Keller, bottom of the net. Keller now 28 of 85 on the season. 32% shooter. Her first of the night. That gives her number 28 on the season. She averages 10.9 points a game for the 5'7" senior. Rangers weave up top. Gottschalk in the corner, up to Egbert, top of the key. Addison Her pass a little bit off the mark for Egbert to run down. 11-5 the score in favor of Spencerville. Ranger turnover off of the leg of Egbert. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to play first quarter. Clara Goki back on the court, as well as for New Knoxville, Kiana Wellman, and also a freshman, number 14, her first game action, Avery Homan, a 5'6" freshman, onto the court. Goki will bring it across the front court. Flitterjohn. Griffith. Pass intended for Cook, deflected and stolen by Addison Albers. Good job of Addison Albers using her feet to get around Cook, avoid her second foul, and not only deflect it, but come up with the steal. This is Addison Albers now, baseline skip pass. Rangers swing it. Egbert, strong move to the basket. Can't get it to drop. Cook with the rebound. Spencerville trying to push it. And into Cook it goes, inside out. Grace Flutterjohn. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Addison Albers with the rebound. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go, first quarter. Shot missed. Rebound will go into the hands of Savannah Griffith. Goki will push tempo. Munez back to Griffith, or to Goki. Her three-pointer in and out. Holman with the rebound, and New Knoxville will walk it up the court as Spencerville tries to push the tempo a bit here and get this and maybe to more of an up-and-down game. Muniz with the steal. Muniz, her shot blocked by Addison Albers. Offensive rebound, Muniz, and she scores it. Good defensive play by Addison Albers, but back into the hands it fell for Muniz, and she scores her first 2 points of the ball game with 20 seconds to play in the quarter. An 8-point lead for Spencerville, 13-5. Clock down to 12. Albers in, runs into Cook, gets it back. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Flitterjohn. Nope, Holman with it. Down to 3. Wingler for 2. Off the mark. Albers at the buzzer, can't get it to drop, and the shooting woes continue here for the Rangers. That is the first quarter buzzer after 8 minutes of action. It is Spencerville 13, New Knoxville 5. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports. Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville. Reminder, your officials for tonight's game are Raymond Farrell, Braden Sutter, and Reese Rogers, the men in stripes. Spencerville under head coach Greg Ekus in his 10th season. New Knoxville under head coach Olivia Koenig in her 2nd season. My name is Jeff Henson, bringing you high school basketball from NK Telco Sports. Second quarter underway. Spencerville attacks the basket, and I heard flesh hit flesh. And Muniz is going to be fouled in the act of shooting. Avery Albers for the Rangers, her first, team's first of the quarter. Muniz on the season, 55% free throw shooter, 24 of 43. Make that now 25 of 44. Roughly 55% for the 5'7" sophomore, averaging 7.4 points a game and also 5 rebounds. And does a nice job converting both free throws. She now has 4 points in the ball game. Goki leads the Bearcats with 5. Rangers now down by 10. Pass intended for Albers. She cuts to the basket. And the pass was where she was, so a Ranger turnover Unofficially, I have the Rangers now for 4 turnovers. Spencerville with just 1 turnover. 3-point shot from Keller. It is short. Wellman with the rebound. Wingler from 14 feet. No good. Loose ball. Cook had it. And the rebound ends up with Smith. And the Spencerville Bearcats keep possession. Cook, nice move around Albers, but can't connect. With the defensive board is Addison Albers. She averages just under 10 rebounds a game for the Rangers. Almost a double-double for the sophomore. 14 points and 9.5 rebounds. And she's going to her second home. That is the free throw line. Coming into now what is her 15th game. She has shot over 105 free throws, making 58%, so not an awful percentage, but if she could increase that percentage a few percentage points higher, would definitely help the scoring. As she goes 1 for 2, her first point of the night. She will take a break as Leila Gottschalk replaces her. Spencerville with the basketball as Claire Goki will bring it into the front court. Goki's drive was missed. Gottschalk had it. Lost a handle. Spencerville with the steal will keep possession or extend the possession here on this side of the court. (15-6) as the Rangers create a turnover. I believe that's number 2 of the game for the Bearcats, 1 in each quarter. Egbert to the basket, leaves her shot short. That's a couple attempts now. The Rangers have had great looks. And the shot at the buzzer, and that one, high percentage shots just did not go down. Albers, the sophomore Addison Albers, back into the ballgame after a quick break. She is the Rangers' leading scorer at 14 points. She scored her first point on a free throw just about a minute ago. She got a quick break and back into the ballgame. Gottschalk for 3. Leila Gottschalk, freshman, hits a big basket for her team. Limited shots for her this season, a big one there, and somewhat contested, so Gottschalk getting some confidence here and letting her shot fly. Shot in the paint goes in for Savannah Griffith. Her first 2 points a game. Griffith, a 5'10" junior with her first 2 points a game, averaging 3 points on the season. But that basket ended a little bit of a Ranger run. It's now 17-9 Bearcats. Albers loses the ball, but it stays with the Rangers. They avoid the turnover. And with 5:24, they'll take it out in front of the Spencerville Bearcats bench, in front of assistant coach Dave Huffman and JV coach Carrie Purdy. Wellman now with the basketball. Avery cuts through the lane. Nice pass. Shot missed. Rebound missed. Battle for the rebound off of the Rangers, and another somewhat empty look there as the Rangers have had a tough job finding the bottom of the net. Some good looks, and at an 8-point game, every basket could be a confidence builder and a deficit reduction. Spencerville works it in again to Griffith. She had a nice turnaround move there off the glass. Tough to defend. And Griffith with 4 points, again averaging just 3 on the season, already with 4. And back-to-back hoops by her, and the same type of turnover we saw last time when Addison Albers cut to the basket. Rangers threw it where she was, not where she was going. Briley Cook re-enters for Coach Ikas's squad. 6'1" freshman, currently with 3 points in the ballgame. They lob it down into her, and she misses a shot. Good defense by the Rangers, and a good check out by Bryn Egbert. Just the second foul of the quarter for the Bearcats. That one goes against number 11, Savannah Griffith. Rebound for Egbert. She comes in averaging 8 rebounds a game along with 7 points. Now Avery Albers defended by Gabrielle Sandy. I don't think I mentioned she was in the ball game. Gabrielle Sandy into the lineup for the Bearcats. Three-point basket, Bryn Egbert. She's a 23% scorer from that range. Big shot for her as they're going to whistle a foul. So a foul on the drive. Goes against New Knoxville. Goes against Avery Albers, her second foul of the game, the second foul of the quarter, both on number 4, Avery Albers. She will sit down. Wingler will come in for her with the 2 fouls. Entry pass to Cook, knocked away by Addison Albers, who has to be careful with the 1 foul. Might get a cheap one that far away from the basket. Muniz dumps it into Cook. Bounce down to number 11, Griffith, into the hands of Gottschalk. Bearcats, nice ball movement, can't capitalize on the shot. 7-point game. Rangers trail the Bearcats. 3 minutes, 28 seconds to play in the quarter. Spencerville has led from the wire. They got off to a good start. I think they scored the first 6 points of the game. Definitely the first 5. Addison Albers no good. Wellman runs down the long rebound. Wellman skip pass to Wingler, who will fire a 3. No good. Egbert, backside offensive glass, keeps it alive for New Knoxville. Wingler, a left-hander, goes left, kicks it back up to Egbert. Albers, ball knocked away. We'll give that a turnover, the 4th of the quarter. The Bearcats quickly down the court into Cook, who misses the inside jumper. And New Knoxville, good job that time of, again, one-and-done opportunities for the Bearcats. Coach Koenig will take a full timeout. Precision strip timeout on court. Your score, Spencerville 12, Spencerville 19, New Knoxville 12 on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to the barn in New Knoxville. My name is Jeff Hensham, bringing you tonight's high school girls basketball game. I'd like to remind you other sponsors that help us do this include Carriage Works, Chiltex, Cy Sweeterman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, Bud's Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Crown Equipment, Shelby County Veterans Services, St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Thank you to those fine sponsors for doing their part to allow us to do this, and that's bring you high school girls basketball as the Rangers with the timeout will turn it over. Tough break for them following the timeout. They dump it down into Cook. Nice bounce pass backside as Griffith got it, kicked it out. Goki's three-pointer, no good. Wellman, defensive board. Rangers, chance to cut in that 7-point lead. Ball knocked out of bounds. Kiana Wellman, number 20 for the Rangers. I'm sorry, Leela Gottschalk took it out. That's Gottschalk there at the basketball. Hit a three-pointer earlier in this quarter. Wingler to the basket, left-hander. Shot was blocked. Rebounded by the Bearcats. Goki finishes, assist. Muniz, basket Cook, her 5th point of the ball game, and that breaks somewhat of a dry spell for the Bearcats. Rangers have not been able to capitalize on the Spencerville zero or empty possessions, but that time Cook able to do it, get your 5th point. Another Ranger turnover, the 6th of the quarter, the 9th of the ball game. And the score 21-12 in favor of Spencerville. Lena Smith, number 4, back in the ball game. That's her with the basketball. She kicks up for an open 3 that will hit front edge, bounce in. The second made triple for the game for Heidi Keller. She has 6 points, and that is make number 28 and 29 from three-point range for the 5'7" senior. 12-point lead now, under a minute to play in the half. Turnovers this quarter have hurt the Rangers, along a little bit with the inability to score. Have had some good looks, but turnovers more so have been the root cause. Addison Albers gets fouled going to the basket. That foul on Elon Muniz, her third foul of the quarter, but the second foul on Muniz. And Albers, 1 of 2 from the line. And this is game 15, but through 13 games from the stats I have, as she makes the first one, Albers had attempted 105 free throws, and I know she shot some. The game not entered is what they're having trouble with, was a Thursday night's game against Marion Local. So I'm guessing she has over 110 attempts coming into this game. She's 2 for 4 tonight. Clock running at 30 seconds. They dump it down, need some backside help. They got it, but come up with a miss as Cook had a nice pass. Rangers somewhat distracted it, but came up empty on the attempt, did Cook. Rangers trail by 9. Egbert. Step through move, no good. Albers can't come up with the rebound. Into the hands of Keller. Down to 3, 2. Shot off the buzzer, or at the buzzer, a little bit strong, no good. And that is the second quarter horn. And after 2 quarters of action, it is Spencerville 24, New Knoxville 13. We will take a break. When we come back, we will have second half action here on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you high school basketball. Tonight, we're in New Knoxville at the Barn, where the Spencerville Bearcats out of the Northwest Conference are taking on the New Knoxville Rangers out of the Midwest Athletic Conference. My name is Jeff Henshin. We're at halftime, and our Grand Lake Health System stats look like this. Spencerville made 6 two-point shots, 3 three-pointers, and 3 of 4 from the line, for their total of 24 points. New Knoxville, 2 two-pointers, 2 three-pointers, 3 of 6 from the line. their total of 13 points. Leading scorers in the ball game for the Bearcats. Heidi Keller was 6 points on two three-pointers, one in each quarter. Clara Goki scored the first 5 points of the game. She has 5. Bradley Cook has 5, and Savannah Griffith and Elon Muniz each with 4. In and out, the first shot of the game for Keller. Goki with the offensive rebound misses, gets it back. Third trip here, a third chance, deflected and stolen by the Rangers. I had unofficially Spencerville down for 2 turnovers in the first half only, 1 in each quarter. Rangers commit a turnover. They had a total of 9 in the first half, 6 of those coming in the second quarter. That now gives them unofficially 10. Each team now have traded turnovers to start the second half. Nice bounce. Shot missed, though, by Muniz and rebounded by Albers. Rangers' leading scorer was Bryn Egbert with 4. 3 from Leela Gottschalk. 2 from Wingler, 2 from Addison Albers, and 2 from Avery Albers. As Addison Albers right there with the turnaround jumper in the paint off the mark and out of bounds off of New Knoxville. Lauren Wingler in for the Rangers. Clara Goki scored the first 5 points for the Bearcats. Hasn't scored since. Is another nice defensive play by Addie Albers, reading the pass into Cook and using her feet to avoid foul and tip it away. Doesn't get the steal, but caused it. Addie Albers capitalizes on the steal she created, caused, I should say, her 4th point of the ball game. Keller. Shot blocked by Avery Albers, rebounded by Avery Albers. Good defensive play by New Knoxville. They'll look to try to score back-to-back possession. Egbert, nice move to the baseline, up and in. Timeout on the court. Called by New Knoxville, I believe. Full timeout. Take it back. Coach Ikas with the full timeout. Precision strip timeout on court. Spencerville 24, New Knoxville 17.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Welcome back to the barn. Once again, a good start for the Rangers. They score the game's third quarter's first 2 buckets of the third quarter, 4 points, and have cut the 11-point lead down to 7. Coach Ikas, in his 10th season, takes his first time out of the game. Again, shout out to his parents if you're watching up in Medina, Ohio. Thanks for tuning in. He mentioned before the game that he gave you or sent the link to you so you can watch his team play on the road tonight at New Knoxville. As we discussed the Browns game a little bit, also the tough weekend for the Cleveland fans, so stay strong up there in Northeast Ohio. Coach Ikas with his timeout as Bearcats go back to work. Goki spins and travels. Lost the handle, lost her rhythm, and created the second turnover of the quarter. Unofficially, I have him down now for 4, 2 in the first half. And now 2 quickly here in the fourth, a total of 4. Albers to Wingler. And Egbert had her foot on the line when she touched it in the battle for the loose ball. So each team now with 2 third quarter turnovers. Muniz up to Cook. Cook is a 6'1" freshman. 3-pointer, Heidi Keller. She has a 3-pointer now in each quarter, her 3rd of the game. her 30th of the season. She came in at 32%. Was 27 of 84 coming into the ball game. Has hit 3 of them tonight. Hasn't missed many, maybe a couple. Egbert will try to respond back. Her 3 is off the mark. A couple of Rangers go down. They both pop up. In the meantime, Keller down to Goki. Her shot a little strong. Cook backside rebound up and in. 5 straight now for the Bearcats following the timeout. Steal by Goki. Goki, that basket, 7 unanswered. Good response by the Lady Bearcats following head coach Greg Ickes' timeout. Pass way late. And Ranger foul on Addison Albers. Her second, first of the quarter for the Rangers. A good minute or so of action by the Bearcats. It'll continue as they will go to the free throw line. Lena Smith checked into the ball game during the last dead ball, and going to the basket and getting fouled is Ilan Muniz. She's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. Those were in the second quarter. She had a field goal in the first quarter, 2 free throws in the second for her first half total of 4. She's now 3 for 3 from the line and a 55% shooter on the season, 24-43 entering, and has stayed perfect tonight, 4 for 4. Egbert to Albers, tough shot, left side, can't get it to drop. Pass down to Cook, blocked by the Rangers, rebounded by, I think, Griffith, and she will be whistled for the foul. So good defensive hands on a shot by the Rangers, and Griffith can't come up with the rebound basket. Claire Goki, number 1, 5'9" sophomore, in for Griffith with 2 fouls now in the game for Griffith, and the first team foul of the third quarter. 16-point Spencerville lead. New Knoxville cut it to within 7. 9 unanswered points for the Bearcats. Avery Albers, her 4th point of the game on a baseline move. The freshman averages 7 points a game. Now has 4. And that breaks the 9-0 run by the Bearcats. Goki for 3. No good. Loose ball, rebound into Addie Albers. I said coming into the ball game, she's almost a double-double player. 9.5 rebounds per game, plus the 14 points. Addie to Bryn. Kiana Wellman for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Bearcats. Here comes Keller. Goki for 3. Good-looking shot in rhythm. Claire Goki, nice form, and she has not what she did in the first quarter, a 2-point field goal and a 3-point field goal. She has now the same in the third, so that gives her 5 in each quarter, a total of 10, just at her 10.3 average on the season. Assist Wellman. Basket Egbert. Egbert now with 8. One above her season average of 7. A 15-point Bearcat lead with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to play, third quarter. 2:35, clock moving. Man-to-man defense for the Rangers. Stepping through as Muniz misses a shot. Rebound by the Rangers. Addison Albers. Wellman, shot fake. Then she might have gotten one extra. It gets whistled. Right idea. Just a little bit out of rhythm, and the Spencerville Bearcat got in her way to allow her to finish the Euro step. Nice ball fake, though, by Wellman on the outside to draw the defense on her. Just couldn't have enough of an opening as the Bearcats replied to the second level defense to shut down the attempt. Forced the turnover, the third of the quarter. Smith in trouble. Will shoot at baseline, and we'll get the shooter's touch. Lena Smith into the scoring column. 5'6" sophomore, averages 1.2 a game. That's her first 2, and a tough shot from the baseline. And good friendly hop, and the Bearcats lead by 17. Albers into the basket, and she is fouled. Addison with 2 free throws. This is her third trip to the line. She's 2 for 4. Again, came in with right around 110 free throw attempts. And this is game 15. Now remains or hit the second. She's 3 for 6. She's been 1 of 2 on each of her 3 trips. A 16-point lead for the Bearcats. They are 6-6 on the season. Have suffered 2 back-to-back tough losses to Lincoln View and St. Mary's by 4 and 5 points. Good defense by the Rangers. They force a turnover. And the Rangers will give it back. 1 minute, 25 seconds. Third quarter. A good start to the third quarter by the Rangers, but a better answer for the Bearcats after a Coach Ikas timeout at the 6:16 mark. At that time, it was 24-17. So they've outscored the Rangers 14-5 since that time. There's probably a charge. Foul on Addie Albers, her third. And I don't remember which girl she ran over. It might have been Smith, number 4. Good defensive play by the Bearcats. Keller swings it over to Goki. Nice looking jump shot. Wow, that's textbook from my vantage point. She has now hit her third three-pointer of the game. Came in with 14. And more impressively is her 43% accuracy from that range. She hasn't missed many tonight. She's already made 3. And the defensive pressure getting to the Rangers now. Good shooting by the Bearcats here in a quarter. And tight defense now has caused a 6th turnover of the quarter. Flutterjohn in trouble. Addie Albers with the steal. Can't get the scoop and a score. And that's what fatigue and frustration sometimes will result in, as Flutterjohn will commit the turnover. When things don't go well, I'll call it the simple things become a struggle. 8 seconds to go. The Rangers have to hustle, get a shot off, and down to 3. Wingler's shot is short. And there's 0.6 seconds. So Coach Ika said to just get it in, and they will do just that. Third quarter horn sounds. A good quarter for the Bearcats. They score 17 to the Rangers 9, and they take a 19-point lead into the final quarter, 41-22, here on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Entering the fourth quarter, a 17-9 scoring advantage for the Bearcats in the third quarter has opened us up to 19. They put a little half-court trap on. Avery Albers able to dribble through it. Her pass and a held ball, but a good defensive rotation by number 34, Heidi Keller. Slid down from the top. As a trap, as Albers was able to dribble out of it, and a good job by then Keller to slide down backside to ultimately cause the held ball possession. Ranger turnover on the arrow. And the Bearcats take over. 19-point lead, 41-22. Some great shooting by the Bearcats. They made 3 3-pointers in the third quarter. And now the fourth of the game for Heidi Keller. She has 1 in each quarter. Again, came in at 27 of 84 for 32%. Has made 4 tonight. I don't have down how many attempts she has taken, but it hasn't been that many, so it's probably going to bump that average up as Avery Albers muscles her way to the basket. And number 4 now with her 4th point of the half. That gives her 6 in the game. 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. 3-pointer miss, rebounded by Griffith. Keller, baseline jumper off the mark, strong. Rebounded by the Rangers. They trail by 20, 44-24. Keller, good defense to almost come up with a steal. The held ball will stay with New Knoxville. The Rangers are 2-12 on the season. They defeated Houston Saturday for their 2nd win of the season. There's a half-court trap coming up. The Rangers again will. So there's a Ranger turnover, the 2nd of the quarter. So the Rangers will sub in Leela Gottschalk, a 44-24 score, 6.5 minutes to play in the final quarter. Spencerville, since the timeout by Coach Ekus at the 6:16 mark of the third quarter, have been playing very good, scoring and defensively. Rangers got to within 7 as Goki, a strong move, tough shot, and she is fouled in the act of shooting. Goki now with 15 points on the night. Had 5 in the first quarter, 8 in the third quarter, and now 3 here in the third quarter. So you add those all up. 16 points now for the sophomore. Came in averaging 10.3 points a game. A 23-point cushion. Addison Albers baseline, skips it over to Wellman. 3-point from the corner, strong. Backside board, Griffith. And here come the Bearcats. Muniz. Keller, cut off by the Rangers. To the basket. And she is fouled by Wellman. Keller, her first free throw attempts of the night. 14 of 18 from the line is Keller on this season. A very good 77%. Not many free throw attempts so far this season for Keller. As she gets that one to drop. I think most of her damage comes from the three-point line. Came in having attempted 84 three-pointers on the season, making 27 three-pointers. Has made 4 threes tonight. That gives her a total of 31 on the season. Made both free throws there. That now puts her at 16 of 20 on the season. And a 25-point Bearcat lead. Pass intended for Wingler, off the mark, into the hands of Egbert. No good. Cook with a rebound and a pass through the legs of Goki out of bounds. Bearcat turnover. Got chalked inbounds to Wingler, and Rangers will face maybe like a 1-3-1, some sort of zone defense. Albers cut off, tries to swing it cross court. Goki steps in the passing lane. Goki layup missed, rebounded by Addison Albers. Addison Albers, the crossover, she is fouled by Heidi Keller. Keller picks up her first foul. And for Keller, her first, team's first of the quarter. Lena Smith back into the ball game, replacing Griffith. Albers gets it to drop. Nice inbounds play for the Rangers. Albers with 7. She's the Rangers' leading scorer in a season of 14 a game. Goki swings it up to Cook. They swing it all the way over to Smith. Keller to Smith. Man-to-man defense by the Rangers. Nice pass. Assist Keller. Basket Muniz. Muniz now with 8 points in the game. Wingler just inside the three-point arc. No good. Tipped around by Albers. Off the mark, though, or into the hands of Cook. Skipped over to Goki. Pretty shot. She is beginning to light it up. 14 points in the half, 19 points in the game. Coach Ikas trying to, I think, get his defense to keep the basketball on one side of the court. They've talked about as the key to the game. One of his other keys was to play for a full 32 minutes. And for all but maybe a minute and a half of the third quarter, they have played pretty well. Into the ball game for the Bearcats. 31, Grace Flutterjohn. And number 3, I thought they said, yes, Jenna Wanamaker. Into the ball game, offensive foul against the Bearcats. Wanamaker, the foul, the second of the quarter for the Bearcats, and 28-point lead for the Bearcats. You've come to town to New Knoxville, and there's a blocking foul. A little bit, maybe a half step late is Briley Cook as Albers makes contact. That is the third foul of the quarter for Spencerville. Ball into Albers. She goes up, whistle, and a 2-shot foul for Addison Albers. Again, her second home or her summer cottage, whatever you want to call it. She goes there a lot. This will be her 4th trip to the line tonight. Makes good on the first. Four for 7 as Emily Bumbar, number 2, into the Ranger lineup. She's a freshman. Albers misses the free throw. Cook with the rebound. Foul by Albers, and that'll stop the clock and allow number 14, Avery Holman, a 5'6" freshman, to enter the basketball game. Two minutes and 58 seconds of play. Lob pass. And a travel call on Cook. And she got a nice catch, but a little bit too excited and traveled in the way to the hoop. Wellman with the basketball. Final under 3 minutes to play. Wingler, left-hander, trying to find space into the hands of Cook, but she maybe was out of bounds and she ultimately caught it. It'll stay with New Knoxville. Number 23, Chloe Coulter, a 5'8" sophomore, will replace Cook, and she gets a nice round of applause. She will finish the ball game with 7. Wingler. To Bumbar, ball knocked away. Flutterjohn. Grace with the steal and the score. Flutterjohn doesn't score a lot, got a bucket there, and Good job by her creating not only a steal, but coast to coast the rest of the way for the layup opportunity that she converts on, capitalizes. Wellman trying to find a shooting lane. Skip pass over to Bumbar. Wingler will get it back. 2 minutes to play. At conclusion of this game, we'll have a recap and an NK Telco Player of the Game Award sponsored by NK Telco Sports. Again, that award will go to a New Knoxville player. Kind of double clutching, but hitting it, Lena Smith. And they will stop the clock just to get a player in. And that'll be number 10, Allison Post. Nope. They will go ahead and take the timeout, precision strip timeout on the court. We will take one with them. You're watching high school basketball on NK Telco Sports.
We are here, and here, and here. Mr. Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Mr. Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Welcome back to New Knoxville. Another sub for the Bearcats, number 20, Audra McMichael. 5'5" sophomore in for the Bearcats here. The final minute 40 to play in the ball game. 32-point lead for the Bearcats. And again, it was a 7-point deficit early in the third quarter. Bumbar from 16. Bumbar scores it. Emily got her first bucket last Thursday in the Marion local game. Now it's a basket here against the Bearcats. Shot taken by McMichael, no good. Wingler with the rebound. Wellman will bring it up for the Rangers. Bumbar to Gottschalk. Wingler for three. No good, into the hands of Bumbar, and she will be fouled, and she will have free throws coming up for Emily Bumbauer, the 5'3" freshman. Hit her last field goal for her first 2 points of the night. And we'll have two shots here on the fifth team foul committed by the Bearcats. That one off the rim, no good. And then for Spencerville, number 5, Gabrielle Sandy, replacing Flederjohn. Bumbar hits the second of two, her third point of the game. And the clock starts again at 52, and it's running. Wanamaker down to McMichael. And it'll be off of a Ranger. Allison Post will take it out for the Bearcats. Into Wanamaker. And off of Post hands, out of bounds, turnover. Bearcats, New Knoxville basketball, 42 seconds to play, 59-30 in favor of Spencerville. They came in average, the Bearcats did 42 points. They'll bump that average up a little bit with the 59. They came in averaging, giving up 38, and the Rangers have scored 30. Defensive pressure by Wingler on McMichael. The clock runs now down to 18. This one will push Spencerville to 7-6 overall, break their 2-game losing streak. The 1-3 mark in the Northwest Conference will stay the same. Bumbar for three, no good. Coach Wanamaker instructs his team to get it across the court and hold on to it. The clock will wind down. That's your buzzer. Spencerville wins the ball game tonight with a final score 59-30. We'll take a brief timeout and come back with our game recap and select our NK Telco player of the game for New Knoxville.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to New Knoxville as we prepare for our wrap-up here. I'm just getting the final stats for you, and we will begin. As again, Spencerville comes to town. They defeat the Rangers 59-30. And I'm just about ready. Okay. Shooting for the basketball game. New Knoxville ended the night making 8 2-point shots, through 2 3-point shots, and hit on 6 free throws for their total of 30 points, if I did the math right. For Spencerville, very good shooting for them. 12 2-point shots, 9 3-pointers made by the Bearcats, and a very good 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Individual scoring for Spencerville. Claire Goki leads the team with 19. 6 from Elon Muniz, 5 from Lena Smith, 4 from Savannah Griffith, 2 from Grace Flutterjohn, 7 from Briley Cook, 14 points from Heidi Keller, their total of 59. For New Knoxville, Addie Albers and Bryn Egbert each finished with 8 points apiece. Avery Albers with 6, and 3 from Leela Gottschalk, and 2 from Lauren Wingler for the Rangers, total of 30. Before we leave tonight, we will select, as I mentioned, our Player of the Game award, and that will go to a New Knoxville supplier tonight. And that award will go to, look at my notes here, Addison Albers. She finishes the game with 8 points and also had another strong night rebounding the basketball for the Rangers, and also defensively created numerous steals in her defensive post play. A couple deflections that resulted in Spencerville turnovers as a result by Addison Albers. She is our NK Telco Player of the Game. Remind you once again, tonight's game is brought to you by First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip, Winners Meats, Grand Lake Health Systems, New Knoxville Supply Company, and NK Telco. And our wrap-up of stats and game numbers was brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. And our live view sponsor, once again, is brought to you by New Knoxville Supply Company. So that will do it here from New Knoxville. Your final score, Spencerville 59, New Knoxville 30. Hope you enjoyed this telecast here on NK Telco Sports. My name is Jeff Henshin, and thank you for watching.